What's going on, guys? I am proud to announce that we have officially hit 100 subscribers. Not only that, we actually surpassed 100 subscribers. As of the moment that I'm making this video, I'm sitting at 102. And so I obviously want to say thank you to every single one of you for liking my videos, subscribing to me, leaving me comments. Truly, it makes me so happy every time I get some sort of a notification that, you know, you guys are being active on my channel and that you're enjoying these videos. And I love getting comments from you guys, even if it's just asking a question that you need assistance with, you know. Honestly, I enjoy having you guys as my fans so much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. So, obviously, like I promised, we will be doing a 100 subscriber Q&A, and I've got all the comments right here, all the questions from you guys. So one thing that I did mention when I announced that I was doing this, I said if I get a good enough question and it's something that I feel I can make a video out of, I will do that. So I want to congratulate Suzuki on that one. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's SYD S3Y. Suzuki, something like that. I apologize if I'm butchering up that name really bad, but you asked me how my experience with writing is and any advice that I can give to a beginning writer, and I think that's a really good comment. That's a really good question. I think that's something I could actually make an entire moto vlog out of, because I have all sorts of advice I could give you. So you will be getting your own video. So first question is from Soap Fan Addict. That's my guy right there. He says, do I have a nickname for either my CBR or my Gixxer? Actually, I don't. You know, I saw your video where you talked about how you gave your bike the name that it has, and that was a really, really good story. I liked all the thought that you put into that. But unfortunately, I haven't really been able to come up with any sort of a nickname for any of my bikes. Just nothing's really stuck out to me. If I do end up potentially going with the fairing kit that I'm looking at getting for this bike, I have kind of a neat nickname for it. So that's, I don't want to share that with you quite yet. That's depending entirely on if I do go with the fairing design that I am looking at. So no, I actually don't have a nickname for any of my bikes. Next question is from Alexis. She says, what got you into riding motorcycles? Motorcycles and cars are something that I have always been just a huge fanatic about. Growing up, ironically, I actually didn't really grow up in that big of a car family. Like, my parents all have appreciation for motorcycles, but they aren't as into them as I am. That's honestly something that I just kind of ended up getting into myself. But I remember being a little kid, and I had little toy motorcycles, and I would see people riding motorcycles down our street and stuff, and I was like, Mom, Dad, when I grow up, I want to get a motorcycle. And they would always say, not while you're living at home, because you know, they've known people who have gotten in motorcycle accidents and either died or they're still severely messed up to this day. And you know, they didn't want their son going through that. They didn't want me getting hurt, so they were like, you know, when you get old enough and you move out on your own, you can get a motorcycle, but when you live at home, you're not getting one. So, you know, I kind of tested that a little bit. I'll probably talk about that a little more in another video about, you know, dealing with my parents and getting a motorcycle and all of that. But, so I'd say in high school is actually when I really, really got into motorcycles. I don't know what it was. I just started to get a little more interested in them. So I was doing all sorts of research on them, learning more about them. And I'd say that's when I really, really got into them. But one of the things I was going to do is I was going to take the Motorcycle Safety Foundation class, but I was just trying to find a time. And then I got a text from Katie, the girl that I usually ride with. And she was like, hey, let's take the MSF class. And I was like, yeah, that's something that I want to do at some point. And she was like, no, I mean like next week. Go sign up for this particular class. So she gave me the extra little push that I need to actually get, you know, my toes in there and start riding. So, you know, I have to give her a lot of credit for it. I probably wouldn't be where I'm at, you know, as far as riding if it wasn't for Katie. But so yeah, she's the one that actually like really got me into actually riding motorcycles, but I've always had an appreciation for them, and they were always something that I wanted. Oh my god. I fucking hate bicyclists so much. And you're not even turning, what the fuck? So next question is from Prairie Boy 77. He says, how long have you been riding for? I am currently working on my 3rd year. So I've been riding for a full 2 years as far as actual serious riding goes. There was a point in time where I had a friend that had a Ninja 300, and he would pretty much just toss me the keys to it and would say, go take it for a spin. And so, you know, for a couple of weeks pretty regularly I was doing that. I was just, you know, riding around on his bike. No, I had rode dirt bikes before then, but as far as actual serious riding goes, I have 2 years under my belt, and I'm working on my 3rd year right now. Next question is from the Katie Skater. She says, what is your favorite ride that you've been on? This was actually a tough question just because I have never actually had a bad ride. You know, there's obviously times that traffic really sucks and whatnot, but you know, obviously I always enjoy riding regardless of where it's to or who it's with. And there are a lot of really awesome rides that I've been on, but I would have to say the one that like stands out the most to me was probably about a month after I got the CBR, my first bike. My friend John, who I said had that CBR 300 that not CBR 300, Ninja 300 that he would let me take the keys to and just go ride around. He got a Ninja 400, and he and I went on a ride together, and that was actually the first ride that I have ever been on with another person. And we were riding all over Lincoln. We went to Pioneers Park, which is the park that I really like riding around in. We rode up there, we rode to Holmes Lake, we stopped and got some drinks and stuff, and overall it was just a really awesome day. You know, it was good to see him again because it had been a long time since I've seen him. And so I'd have to say that's probably my favorite ride that I've ever been on. You know, obviously I'm not, you know, I know Katie, you know, I ride with you a lot and stuff, and it's not that I don't like riding with you, but I'd have to say that's probably my favorite ride that I've ever been on. Next question is from Jordan, and she says, if you could have any motorcycle, what would it be and why? I would, if I could get my dream bike, it would be a Ducati 1199 Panigale. Or if we can go full race bike, it would be the V-Force Superleggera. They're beautiful bikes. Ducati makes amazing motorcycles. There's so much heritage behind them and everything, and they sound absolutely incredible too. But that, either one of those would be my dream bike. I want a Ducati so bad. I love them so much. And I want one at some point, but they are definitely expensive, that is for sure. Actually, we're gonna turn here. And the last question is from Squades, and he says, if you could pee on any fire hydrant legally in your city, where would it be? I would have to say it would be, oh wow, they're putting up like a concert stage or something over there. I would have to say it would be the fire hydrant on 70th Street across from Holmes Lake. Oh shit, I thought this was an actual road. My bad, y'all. But I would say the fire hydrant on 70th Street across from Holmes Lake, just because I know that a lot of people walk their dogs over there, so I have to let them know who's actually in charge. Well guys, that's all my questions. So I want to thank all of you for leaving me comments and asking me questions, and overall thanks for getting me to 100 subscribers. I've enjoyed making these videos for you the entire time. I love being able to get out and ride and make content for you guys. You know, I truly enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. And so here's to the next 100 subscribers. Who knows, maybe we can even make it to 1,000 at some point. But thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe while you're at it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.